All right, systems of equation word problems, homework for January 18th. Here we go. Number 1, find the value of two numbers. So I know that we have two numbers. Their sum is 12 and their difference is 4. Okay, please note you must annotate on these. So highlighting, underlining, circling, anything would be great as long as you're annotating. Okay, when we have a sum of something, that means that we added stuff together. Okay, and when we have a difference, that means we subtracted. Okay, that is important notes to make on here. I'm gonna pick my two variables. I'm gonna pick X and Y. X is going to represent the first number and Y will represent the second number. So when we add X plus Y, we'll get 12, okay, their sum is 12. And when we subtract X minus Y, we get 4, their difference is 4. Right away, I notice that I have a positive Y and a negative Y, so I can use the elimination method. If I add the equations together, X plus X is 2X. Positive Y plus a negative Y, that cancels them out. And 12 plus 4 is 16. Divide by 2 on both sides, and X equals 8. Plug that 8 back into the equation for X, and we'll get 8 plus Y equals 12. Subtract the 8, you'll get Y equals 4. In words, we're going to answer the first number is 8. The second number is 4. All right, number 2. The difference of two numbers is 3. Their sum is 13. Find the numbers. I'm going to use X and Y again. So when you subtract X and Y, their difference, which means subtract. So X minus Y, it'll get 3. That's where I get the difference is 3. And their sum is 13. So X plus Y is 13. Again, I have a minus Y and a plus Y. Those are opposites, so I can do elimination. Add the equations up. I'll get 2X. Those will cancel out. Equals 16. Divide both sides by 2. Again, we'll get X equals 8. Take that 8, and I'm going to plug it into this one right here. So 8 plus Y equals 13. Subtract 8. Y equals 5. So the first number is 8. The second is 5. Okay. Please do not do number 3. You can cross that one out. All right, number 4. The school that Stefan goes to is selling tickets to a choral performance. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket for a total of $38. There's one equation because I have a total. Okay, the school took in $52. That's another total. On the second day, by selling 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets, find the price of a senior citizen ticket and the price of a child ticket. So I'm going to use S and C as my variables. S is going to represent a senior ticket. C C is going to represent a child's ticket. Okay, so my first circumstance had 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket right there. And together that was a total of $38. My other combination had 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets, and they earned $52 right there. Okay, you can do elimination or substitution for this. I'm going to do elimination. I don't have opposites, but I do have the same coefficient. So if I multiplied one of them by -1, I would have opposites. Okay. So that'll turn that into a -3s. All of these get multiplied by -1. So -c and -38. Now I can set it up to eliminate. If I added the equations together, 3 plus -3, that'll cancel out to be 0. 2 plus a -c, that's just 2 minus c. Okay, that's just 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is just 1c. And then 52 plus a -38, that's just 52 minus 38. That equals 14. So child's ticket cost $14. Take that 14, substitute it in for the c over here, so I can do 3s plus 14 equals 38. Move the 14. You'll get 3s equals 24. Divide both by 3. S equals 8. So in words, child ticket costs $14. Senior ticket costs $8. All right. All right, we are not doing number 5, and we are not doing number 6. Okay, so we'll flip to the back. Here we go. The State Fair is a popular field trip destination. This year, the senior class at High School A and senior class at High School B both planned trips there. So far, not important information. Senior class High School A rented and filled 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. High School B rented and filled 4 vans and 1 bus with 54 students. Every van had the same number of students in it as did buses, so there's no different size vans. It's just, you know, this is the one size of van and this is the one bus. Okay, find the number of students in each van and in each bus. So we are finding how many students fit in a van and in a bus. So V is going to represent number of students in a van, and B is number of students in a bus. Okay, so this first combination, we have 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. Then we have 4 vans and a bus.
Arthur and Elaine Shelburne, please go to Reagan Elementary. Arthur and Elaine Shelburne, please go to
We can do substitution because I have a positive variable that's all alone. I just need to move that 4V over, okay, by subtracting. So I have B equals 54 minus for V. If I take that and substitute it for B, okay, I will find out what V is. So let's rewrite. 8V plus 8 times B, which is this. So 54 minus 4V equals 240. We can distribute, and we will get 432 minus 32V. Okay, combine our V's, negative 24V, because it's 8 minus 32, plus 432 equals 240. Move that number over. Negative 24V equals negative 192. Divide by negative 24. We'll get a positive number, which sounds correct because you can't have a negative number of students in a bus or a van. So in a van, you can fit 8 students. Okay? So if we took that 8, plugged it into right there, I'm going to work right here. So whenever I see a V, I'm going to put in 8. So B equals 54 minus 4, instead of V, I'm going to put 8. So it equals 54 minus 32, which should equal 22. So that means a bus can fit 22 students. A van can fit 8 students. Okay. Number 8, the senior classes at High School A and High School B plan separate trips to New York City. Senior class at High School A rented and filled 1 van and 6 buses, very similar to our last question, with 372 students. High School B rented and filled 4 vans and 12 buses with 780. Each van and each bus carried the same number of students. How many students can a van carry? How many students can a bus carry? Okay, I'm going to use the same variables as last time. Okay. So I have a van, 1 van plus 6 buses equals 372 students. Then I have 4 vans plus 12 buses equals 780 students. I can do substitution. All I'd have to move is this positive 6B over by subtracting. So I'll get V equals 372 minus 6B. So let's take that and substitute the V right there. So instead of putting V, we're going to put all this information. So 4 times all that. Oops, that's supposed to be a B. Plus 12B equals 780. Then we'll do 4 times 372 and 4 times negative 6B. 372 times 4, 1,488. Just gonna grab a calculator and check my answer. Okay, 4 times, just checking my answer, 4 times 372, yep, so 1,488 Okay, that was that. And now 4 times negative 6b is negative 24b plus 12b equals 780. We can combine those. We'll still get negative 12. You'll still be negative. Okay, then we'll need to subtract 1,488. So we'll do 780 minus 1,488, negative 708. Divide everything by negative 12. Divide by negative 12, 59. B equals 59. So a bus in this scenario can fit 59 students. Okay, take that B, let's plug it into the easiest equation, which looks like this one. So V equals 372 minus 6B, which is 59. Okay, 6 times 59, so it'll be 372 minus 354. V equals 18. So the bus fits 59 students. A van fits 18. There we go. Brenda School is selling tickets to a spring musical. On the first day of ticket sales, school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 9 child tickets for a total of $75. Second day, the school took in $67 by selling 8 senior citizen tickets and 5 child tickets. Very similar to number 4. What is the price of 1 senior ticket and 1 child ticket? So I'm going to use S for senior, C for child. First equation, we have 3 senior plus 9 child equals 75. Okay, and the second one, it'll equal 67, and it's going to be 8 senior and 5 child equals 67. All right, this one we're gonna have to do a bit of work. We don't have perfect opposites to do elimination, and we don't have the same coefficient, so it looks like we're gonna do substitution. Now I'm looking at all of these coefficients, and I need to get rid of one of the coefficients, which means I need to divide. So I wanna find the coefficient that if I divided by that number, all the other numbers would be nice. It happens to be this, 3, because watch, 3 divided by 3 will just get 1 S, so S will be alone. 3 divided by 9 is 3, and 75 divided by 3 is 25. So it happens to be nice numbers. So if we divide all of these by 3, we will get S plus 3C equals, let me just check my math. Yep, 25. Now I have a variable alone, and I can scoot it over. So I have S equals, 25 minus 3C. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of get rid of that one. So let's take this and substitute it for S. So rewriting, 8 times S, which is this, plus, now we're just writing this, 5C equals 67. We're gonna distribute. 8 times 25 is 200 minus 24C plus 5C equals 67. Combine these. So negative 24 plus 5, negative 19C. Subtract your 200. So 67 minus 200. So negative 19C equals negative 133. Divide by negative 19. C equals 7. So a child's ticket costs $7. Let's take that 7, replace it for C right here. So S equals 25 minus 3 times 7. Senior equals 25 minus 3 times 7 is 21. So senior ticket is $4. So a child's ticket is $7. A senior's ticket is $4. All right, last one, because we do not have to do number 11. Okay, Matt and Ming are selling fruit for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy small boxes of oranges and large boxes of oranges. Matt sold 3 small boxes and 14 large boxes for a total of $203. Ming sold 11 small boxes and 11 large boxes for a total of $220. Find the cost of each 1 small box and 1 large box. Okay, so my variables here are going to be S for small, and I'm going to do a cursive L so that it doesn't look like a 1 for large. You could do a capital L, whatever you want. You could do X and Y, doesn't matter. Okay, so our first combination is going to be 3 small and 14 large, and that comes right here. 3 small, 14 large, for a total of 203. Then I have 11 small and 11 large, and that will equal 220. Okay. We do not have the recipe or what we need for elimination. We don't have opposites and we don't have the same coefficient. So it might be best to do substitution. So look for a coefficient, one of these numbers, that if we divided everything by it, it would still be nice numbers. You should see 11 because you can divide this by 11 and get 1, that by 11 and get 1, and that by 11 and get 20. So nice and easy numbers. So 11 over 11 is 1, so it's just S. 11 over 11 is 1, so it's just L. 220 over 11 is 20. Now we can just move the L over by subtracting, and now we know S. So S equals 20 minus L. So we're going to take that, substitute it wherever we see an S here. Okay, so 3 times S, which is that, plus 14L equals 203. So we have distribution 60 minus 3L plus 14L equals 203. We're going to combine that. So it's going to be 60 plus 11L equals 203. Subtract your 60 to move it. 203, let's see, 203 minus 60 on. It's very faint because it's dark in here. Okay, 203 minus 60 equals 143. So 11L equals 143. Divide by 11. If you do that in a calculator, L equals 13. All right, take that L, plug it in. So small equals 20 minus 13, which means 7. So small box costs $7. Large costs 13. And we are not doing number 11. So we are done.